You're in the dog house.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience. Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. It's your boys. Happy Monday. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews, and it's the Two Live Stews Experience. How you feeling this morning, sir? You good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I wanted to make sure that mic was there. Good morning to Rel Scott,
Boy.
Griff, and an honorable mention to the beautiful Mocha Bella down in Miami. Good morning, world, and good morning to you too, Dougie Stu. How you feeling today, sir?
I'm fantastic, man. We are running a small operation, so I'm going to warn the listeners, if I go out, I'll be right back.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But if you do go out and you don't come right back, you know the saying, one monkey stops no show. Mr. International, hello.
Why I
Good
got to be
morning,
a damn
sir.
monkey? Mr. International.
Good morning, sir. You
Wow.
know, I've never liked it because I believe that saying that one monkey doesn't stop a show. But when you're talking about black people in that, it just doesn't work. You're right. I wish I wouldn't have said that. Thank you, Mr. International. Thank you very much, and good morning.
That's one of
Thank
those.
you very much.
That's one of them old clear people tropes, is what they call it.
A trope.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you with the big word.
Yeah, damn that, man. So how are you, man? How was the weekend?
Wife was out of town,
Mhm.
and baby girl was out of town too. So you know what that means.
What does that mean?
The kids made all their activities. Mason and Miles made all their activities this weekend. But outside of the activities, I didn't move off the couch. We had pizza. We had wings. The other day we had pizza. We had wings. And then on yesterday we had pizza. And last night I had wings. We didn't do nothing this weekend, man, but watch basketball and get them kids where they had to go. It was a great weekend, sir.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to go, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, sometimes that is absolutely the best way to go, just to recharge and get your mind right and just chill, man. Absolutely.
You find yourself doing so much and getting pulled here and getting pulled there. A lot of things going on in the world of Two Live Stews with what's going on, and sometimes you just don't get to sit down. I did that this weekend, sir. I sat down.
Okay, all right. I watched a lot of basketball. Happy to report that my team to win it all, the Auburn Tigers, is still around, still hanging around, and a lot of SEC. I think it's like 7 SEC teams still left in the field.
Correct. Out of there were 14, and half of them are still here.
Right. So,
how many did you lose out of your top 4?
I gotta go back and look at it, man.
Okay.
But
I've lost.
I think my Final Four is still intact.
Okay, I got Houston,
sure, yeah.
I got Duke, I got Auburn. I only lost St. John's. I only lost St. John's to a Arkansas team with Coach Calipari that looks. I mean, there's some really good looking teams.
Right.
I mean, if I had to reseed it right now and pick new winners, I would keep 2 of my 4 2 of my 3 that's remaining in there.
Mm-hmm.
I would keep Auburn in there. I would keep Duke in there. I would want to add Tennessee. Okay?
Yeah,
Tennessee
they look
looked
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I would want to add Tennessee, and I would want to add maybe Michigan also. But look, man, it was phenomenal.
You can't add anybody, man.
No, I can't.
Not at this stage.
Nope. But that's why I prefaced the comment by saying if I could redo my Final Four right now, I would add 2 teams that were very, very impressive this past weekend, and Tennessee was very, very impressive. And Duke, the Proctor kid,
right.
I think he's like 11 for 13 from behind the 3-point line this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's shooting the ball effortlessly, and it's dropping for him. It was some good stuff this weekend.
Connecticut out. They mad as hell. Hurley.
Okay, before you go any further,
mm-hmm.
Did you see the post-game press conference with Hurley?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
He's aggravated. He was mad. What do you mean in particular?
Well, I didn't get aggravated and mad. I got he was sad and upset that they didn't move on.
Right. They were trying to do something I think had never been done, and that's have a three-peat.
A three-peat.
Well, wait, let me take that back. I know it's been done because UCLA won like 10 in a row.
Right.
I think maybe outside of that, I don't think any other team has three-peated. I'm not 100% sure.
In your opinion, and this is the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart, in your opinion, he was being genuine, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's
All
really
right.
pissed off. Absolutely. A couple calls did not go their way that you could have, it were like coin toss calls, but yeah, but they're out. I mean, they had a great run.
They lost to a better team, in my opinion, though.
Uh-huh.
They didn't throughout the course of that entire game, they didn't look like, oh, they're going to fight to win this game. I knew for the most part that they wasn't going to be able to do anything.
Well, but I mean, he's got more, you know, I don't know what to even call the word. He's got more into the game than you do, you know?
Oh, yeah, of course.
He's got a lot more into the game, into all of the work and effort that they put in all throughout the year, training camps, all of the practices. You know how it is, man.
And the big thing is they were going for that third consecutive victory, that third consecutive title. Okay, all right, I'll stand down.
So there's a lot of things we got to get to that happened since we did the show Thursday morning. We've got Arley's World coming in a little bit later. We're going to talk about everything in the world of entertainment. We also have the top five. We got a great top five in honor of Women's History Month.
I think there's going to be some problems with the top five, but it's okay.
What kind of problems?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. We got the top five, and we got the last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group.
When it comes to the top five, you did do your list based upon the past 5 years, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was New Jack. What was the term Tree used in the email?
No, not don't get the terms. And no, I asked you a specific question. Your nominees for the top five were all within the last 5 years, correct?
Yeah, they're still hot right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I see an opportunity for me to get set up, so I'm just making sure that everybody's on the same page. That's all.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So we got great top five coming up a little bit later. We got the last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group.
You do know that Arley Michelle plays sports, right? You do know that, right? I'm just making sure because what I don't want to happen is, but never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Arley.
I think let's just move on.
I'm going to restrict.
Thank you.
And people watching this show for the first time don't get it, what's going on right now.
Right.
It's a long story, but I can see some BS coming around the corner. I can see it coming, but we'll get back to that later with this top five. We got to touch upon, I want to get your thoughts on Bronny James going off Thursday night. So we had the show Thursday morning. Thursday night, he has his best career game. He gets you 17 points, 5 assists.
Not a G League game. Not a G League game. This was an NBA game.
It's an NBA.
Okay.
He went 7 for 10 from the field. I think that's the most impressive thing out of the whole thing. Now, he was playing against the other teams, backups, second, third team players as well.
He played against NBA players. What am I missing?
Yeah.
He played against NBA players.
So Trenton Thompson, shouts out to Trenton Thompson, says Bucks dominated the Lakers by 29 points. But the media is talking about Bronny's stat line, literally garbage time minutes the majority of the game. Now, that's not necessary. And let me tell you this. Hold on. Let me just say this. Please. I do not like for people taking opportunities to try to ish on this young man.
Yes, that's exactly what this is.
That's not necessary. None of that's necessary. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
17 points in an NBA game is impressive for anybody. I don't care if it's garbage time points or not.
I want to mention one thing. He has been averaging like a half a point, though, all the other games he's played.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to remind everybody of one thing, and I know everybody knows this. The 1 year Bronny played in college, he didn't play. He was out with a heart ailment.
Well, he did play, but go ahead.
He didn't play. He didn't play, man. He sat out for the majority of the season.
Yeah, but you said he didn't play. Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Well, you know what, man? No, you go ahead, man, and share your story.
No, go ahead.
Since I can't get mine out, you go ahead and get yours out. Maybe I can get mine out after you get yours out.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I refuse.
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
It's the hate for his dad. It's the hate for his dad that are making these grown men act like some bitches. Period. Yeah, they ain't nobody that can come into this league and be under the scrutiny of someone like he is, drop 17 points, and people turn around and find a reason to say, oh, that's not a real 17. This guy called me this weekend and said it wasn't a real 17. Well, you mean it's not a real 17? It's in the box score. It's the hate for his dad. And people need to grow up. All right, go ahead, man.
I think, and this is all I've said from the very beginning, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, man, but I think that the problem herein lies with he put his son, and I say he, I'm talking about LeBron, he put his son in this situation. The whole thing with Stephen A. is really about the fact that he put his son in a bad situation. That's all. I don't think it's anything personal against Bronny. I don't think anybody should have ill will towards Bronny. I don't.
If Mac McClung got pulled up and dropped 17 points, everybody would be like, oh, that's a good game.
No, I don't think
That's a good game.
Listen, I don't want to question whether the kid had a good game or not. I'm looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this whole LeBron, Bronny, thing where he brought his son up. He pulled strings to get his son pulled up. And at the end of the day, why does it seem like there's so much angst against LeBron? I don't get it.
It's his daddy.
Against LeBron.
Oh,
I don't think people are mad at Bronny. I don't think people.
I
don't think people are mad at Bronny. I think people think Bronny doesn't belong in the NBA. I think it's two different things.
I saw a clip, and my GOAT is Michael Jordan. My GOAT is MJ. I saw a clip over the weekend where this podcaster was saying he doesn't get why everybody hates on LeBron when all LeBron does, the majority of his career, is make the appropriate basketball play / basketball decision. Yeah, Jordan goes for 50. Yeah, Jordan goes for 60. But yeah, he was being selfish while doing that. A lot of people would say he was being a ball hog. He wasn't passing the ball. He wasn't utilizing his teammates. He was about me. He was about him. And I'm fine with that as long as you win. But all LeBron has done is make the exact appropriate basketball playing decision the majority of his career for over 20-something years.
You know what I just thought about? You're watching the 2 Live Stews experience.
And he gets hated on for being the ultimate basketball player.
I mean, that's simple. That's low-lying fruit, low-laying fruit. Let me ask you this question.
I think it's actually low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit.
If the fruit was lying, it would be on the ground, and you shouldn't eat that.
Right.
Leave that alone.
That's low-hanging fruit, that conversation right there.
Thank you, Mr. International. We're going to get to all your chat for sure. Take your time, sir. Because you're trying to find a way to belittle LeBron.
No, I'm not. I want to mention a couple things, and I want to do this in a civilized manner where we're not screaming over each other.
So that means I need to be quiet, right?
No. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews experience.
All right. I'll even mute my phone while you go. You go ahead.
You're a little bit younger than me. Do you remember the narrative around Michael Jordan before he won his first ring?
Yes.
What was it?
That he wasn't good enough to get it done.
In particular, they were calling him a ball hog.
He was too much. It was too much Mike.
It was a lot.
Too much Mike.
Now, I contend with you. That's fair, right? So when people always say, oh, you issued on LeBron and you always hyping up Jordan. Jordan couldn't do this, that, and the other. But there was 6 years, in fact, that everybody thought Michael Jordan was a fake. Like, we just thought he was a ball hog. They called him. I remember this vividly. Okay. I think the thing that pissed off basketball fans about LeBron, and I'm not trying to bring up old stuff.
I forgot. Let me mute my phone.
I really think deep down the real thing that bothers basketball fans and why they always have this comparison, they throw Mike ahead of LeBron, is because of the decision, man. Turn your mic on. I don't know whether you're doing this on purpose or not. You got to turn your mic on.
That was intentional.
Okay.
That's BS.
Hold on. Before the decision, did you hear anybody say a negative word about LeBron? I think, hold on. Let me say one more thing. I think all the.
You muted your mic.
All right, you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Take it back. Go ahead.
I think you can look at before the decision, BD.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on. I think you can look at before the decision, BD, and AD after the decision. I never heard anybody say a mumbling bad word about LeBron before the decision. From the decision on is where everything and all the darts and all the hate started to happen.
I did radio with you, and you hated LeBron before the decision. You hated on LeBron before the decision.
That's not true. That's a lie.
Oh, come on,
that's
Doug.
a lie.
Why
would I hate on LeBron before the decision?
You and C Black were the two people I debated with about LeBron and his greatness from day one.
Sir, do you realize that we've been off the radio for 13 years now?
You curbed your enthusiasm for LeBron after he went to the Lakers, and you still take shots at him all the time, even though he's a Laker. Oh gosh, Doug.
I am back to back, rolling up blunts with Jinx Freeman. Float the motor,
right.
track beat, and steady steaming. Anybody
We'll finish that when Doug gets back. What I'm not going to do is let him know me as if I don't know how he felt and what he said for years. Okay, you're back now, man. You want to finish your thought? Oh, boy. Up next in the Dugouts with your boys, the Two Live Stews, man, there was a passing of an icon. A boxing great has transitioned. We'll talk about that. And the Cleveland Browns quarterback from last year has got a new job. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent job, a temporary job. I don't know if it's going to be a job, period. But we'll talk about Mr. George and Mr. James up next. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all keep it locked. More Two Live Stews and Two Live Stews Experience up next.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
when you know what to do with what you got, you can do more with it. All right. So shouts out to my man Lavrel, as well as the World Changers, making this thing happen and getting it done with your financial needs. All right. The World Changers help empower individuals and communities throughout financial education and implementation. Your agent Lavrel Hawkins has made significant strides in the financial services industry, using his expertise to guide and support others in achieving financial stability as well as success. Lavrel uses an holistic approach that addresses the mental, physical, financial, and spiritual aspects of being in a well space and place when it comes to your finances, all right? Y'all give them a call, 919-764-4626. That's 919-764-4626. The World Changes Financials and Lavrel are dedicated to empowering you and your communities through financial education and implementation. 919-764-4626.
I'm saying, like, you can contribute to whoever you want, and the hope is that they're going to know that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
The oldest profession on
you don't have to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted to these members, "Thank you for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal space.
I won't ever do it again.
Thank you." But he literally says,
Your mic is muted, Doug. I like Angela Rye a lot. And we can't hear you. This is the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. We just came back with a clip with Angela Rye and Mr. Wonderful on set of CNN. And as obnoxious white guy, Mr. Wonderful, trying to get his point across, over talking her, figured if I touch her with my hands, she'll understand that I'm summoning her to stop talking so I can be heard. Are you back, Doug? Oh, man, you're not back. So he touches her with his hand, as if she's supposed to shut up because he's doing that. And Angela Rye with the quickness goes, while continuing to make her point, mind you. With the quickness, she goes, don't touch me. Don't do that. This is my personal space. And she keeps on going. Where Mr. Wonderful continues like, I thought I did that nicely. Oh, well, then I'll never do it again. And Angela just continues going like, I can't even hear you. You're a simp, Mr. Wonderful. I hope I get to hear you, Ducky. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome
back.
Apologies, man. This is live radio.
Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay. It happens. You know, we all know that you've got the 1973 Dell something that you're using. So, you know, we expected a little bit more than it actually happens. Your thoughts on Angela Rye? I've shared mine, sir. Your thoughts on Mr. Wonderful and Angela Rye?
Yeah, I don't like folks to touch me like that arbitrarily.
You
especially a white man, and I'm just gonna be honest about that part. You ever had and it's usually somebody around your age, somebody that you know, and you see them for the first time, and I'm talking about white dudes, and they'll touch your head. And I'm like, man, don't do that. Don't touch my head. I've had that happen before, and I've done the same thing. I've physically moved their hand like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
And
they're joking. Right. They're joking.
If you touch my head, I'm going to pop your hand or your arm.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm no pet. I'm no little person that will allow you to just touch their head.
Yeah. And I hate to get all deep about it, but I think it's got a history. Somebody could do a study on that and find out and uncover some reasons on why they think they can do that. Don't touch me. Don't effing touch me.
Well, they literally get to do whatever they want when they want.
Yeah.
So that's why, and I mentioned it while you were down a second ago. He was touching her as if, okay, clearly when I touch her, she's going to give me the floor. Because he was trying to say something, but she had the floor.
Right.
So he figured, okay, this ninja's not understanding. I want to speak. So if I touch her, she'll stop speaking.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't playing it.
Quickly, I want to get back into the LeBron, or not really. We are LeBron and Bronny talk. But Tree posted and showed a picture of Livingstone Bramble.
Yes.
Put it back up one more time, Tree.
Yes.
Great Livingstone Bramble, lightweight boxer from like I'm gonna say late 80s, early 90s.
Yes.
Real good boxer. Real good boxer. I don't think he was a champion, but the reason why I'm making mention, one, because I haven't heard a lot of mention about him passing away, and two, when I was doing the Doug Stewart show, his son, I think he's junior, but he's a coach. He's a boxing coach as well. His son used to listen to the show and email and text all the time.
Yeah.
And so I actually have his phone number, and I think we'd actually had him on the show to talk about his dad because his dad wasn't in good health. And so I reached out to him yesterday, man, and just shot him a text to say, condolences to you and the family, man. Your pops was a real, his pops was a wood chopper, like Jamaican dude too, Jamaican heritage. So, once again, rest in peace to the Bramble family.
He was Livingston Bramble was a former lightweight, heavyweight champion.
Not lightweight, heavyweight.
Lightweight champion.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so rest in peace. And then you also mentioned that George Foreman. What's your George Foreman memories? Are you going to remember George Foreman from the grill, the George Foreman grill, knocking out Michael Moore to become the oldest heavyweight champion in boxing history?
What year was that fight? Do you remember what year that fight was?
That fight was in 94. I looked it up. That was in 94. So that was 31.
Okay.
Around 31 years ago, he became the oldest heavyweight, and he died at 76. So how old does that make him? That's
they hadn't said why he was, how he passed, or why he passed, or if he was sick or anything. I hadn't read that anywhere to date. But unfortunately, as great as he was, and as powerful as his punches were, and as good as he was in the ring, champion a few times, I'm going to remember him for the George Foreman grill, which I used on yesterday. I think the bulk of his fortunes and the bulk of his fame came from something that had nothing to do with what he did for his entire life.
No, but
which was fighting.
Yeah. Had the great.
The grill is why George Foreman is who he's been for the last couple of decades.
Right. Yeah, and he basically reinvented himself, and to the tune of, like, I think they said when he died, he was worth over $300 million. But had the great boxing or the great matches against Muhammad Ali. You talk about heavy hands. There's a clip on YouTube with him hitting the heavy bag.
Yes.
And like, I can't understand how someone could survive a punch like that to the ribs.
The guy holding the bag.
Yes.
He's just holding the bag.
Yeah.
George throws a right, like a body shot, and it hits the bag, and the guy holding the bag, his hat flies off.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine taking one of those shots to the ribs, to the kidneys. So rest in peace to the great George Foreman. Is the George Foreman grill kind of like the predecessor to the air fryer? Is it the same technology? Because I never had a George Foreman grill.
You never had a George Foreman grill? You had.
It's more like a skillet, right? It's not something you stick stuff in. It's more like a frying surface, right?
Well, you can. It's a two-sided fryer that you close. So it's got heat coming from the top.
That's right.
And the bottom.
Right. Okay. I couldn't even remember how it looked now. Okay.
And let's dig a little bit deeper. George fell into the grill by luck because the grill was presented to Evander Holyfield.
What? Are you serious?
Holyfield turned it down. You didn't know this?
I did not know that.
Google it, sir. Holyfield turned it down. George accepts it, and George ends up making more money than he could ever imagine because he puts his name on this grill that wasn't even designed. It was designed for Evander Holyfield.
Holy shit. Are you serious? I didn't know that.
I'm dead serious.
And I pride myself in knowing little trivia things like that. I did not know that, sir.
Yes, I learned that a few years ago. That grill, they pitched it to the real deal Holyfield first. Yes, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good, no thanks." And they're like, okay, then you're a buster. Hey, George, you want? Oh, I think it's a great idea. And the rest is history.
The rest is history. Wow. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart. I got cut off about the whole LeBron thing and Bronny thing, and I don't want to stick on that. It's been talked about. We unfortunately did a show right before the game happened, the great game that he had happened Thursday night. I just think that, man, you really can't point to people, quote unquote, hating on LeBron before the decision. All the hate that I remember started in coincidentally at the same time where he did the decision, man.
Right. Yeah. No. You were up in arms about the decision, not me. I don't remember.
No, not you, but I'm saying the general public. I don't remember any overall hate against LeBron before the decision. I remember it starting basically. That was the point of demarcation when the decision happened. That's when you started hearing hate, quote unquote hate afterwards.
Nah, disagree wholeheartedly. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
You were a hater before the decision.
No, I remember. No, I wasn't.
Yes,
that's not true. And I've never been a hater. I've never been a hater. I didn't like the decision.
Right.
I don't like this new.
Which is why you ramped up your hate because of the decision. But prior to, yeah, you just weren't a LeBron guy. He could do no right.
You know what? I don't think that. I think another thing too, and I don't think LeBron is the spokesperson for load management, but wouldn't you say he kind of embraces it? I think load management started with Embiid, with Joel Embiid, and then, you know who started load management? I think the Spurs started it. I think Popovich started it.
Pop used to sit his guys all the time. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think LeBron might be, thrown into the whole conversation with that too as well. Old school basketball players or old school basketball fans, I think, want to see things done old school style. They don't like when you engineer these championships by bringing your boys to play with you. Old school basketball fans don't like to see players sit 15, 20 games when back in the day, the players played all the games. If you can play, you play.
There were several years MJ played 82 games.
Yes. Several. I think basketball, we don't like the fact that, did you see that video of Steph Curry taking 8 steps?
Yeah, I did.
I think basketball fans don't like shit like that.
me and the Dread talked about it last night. There was a 3-stepper that was taken that allowed Maryland to win last night.
If you haven't seen this, man, you got to Google it. Steph Curry took at least 7 steps. And he almost stepped across the half-court line. I don't think he did. But they didn't call it. They did not call it, man.
I don't know when. I don't know when they decide to call it, because a lot of players always take a 3rd and sometimes a 4th step, and it's not called. You're given 2. Last night, Maryland was given 3. And they said he was gathering himself. I disagree.
Yeah,
that's questioned a lot.
Yeah.
That's questioned a lot.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want to say for the record, I have never hated LeBron, quote unquote hated. And then your definition of hated. Oh, and you know what? It wasn't Steph. I'm sorry. It was Trae Young when the Hawks played him. Hawks played him. And Trae Young, you go back and look at the video. Steve Kerr was on the sideline. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. Steve Kerr was mad. Steve Kerr was on the sideline just in disbelief that this dude, I mean, right in front, the refs are right there watching. And dude takes like 6-7 steps, man. Unbelievable. And we don't, old school basketball fans, we don't like stuff like that. We don't like to see, and I think Allen Iverson started the whole carrying thing with the crossover. I mean, Allen Iverson, he started the whole carrying the ball.
Mm-hmm. Baby Stu just reminded me that Hulk Hogan was also offered that opportunity. So he thinks it was Hulk Hogan, then Evander.
What opportunity?
The grill.
Okay.
So Baby Stu thinks it was Hogan, then Vander, and then George Foreman. So the 3rd strike wasn't a strike. It was a grand slam for George Foreman.
Hogan.
Yeah. I didn't remember that part of it, but I did remember the Evander Holyfield part of it.
I don't think the grill has the same appeal of Hulk Hogan's the
No,
spokesperson.
sir, the grill is high tech at its finest. So I don't care whose name would have been put on it. If the price point of the grill and the multiple sizes of the grill would stay the same, you could put the stew's name on it. It's going to sell. It was an incredible addition to everyone's kitchen, sir.
Till Dog 12. First of all, Magic Johnson was the king of carrying. Oh, that's a lie. You know what? I don't want to call you a liar this early in the morning on a Monday. That's untrue, sir. Magic Johnson didn't carry the basketball.
A lot of people talk about how he cupped the ball a lot.
Nah, I never heard that before until just now.
Okay.
I never heard that before until that accusation until just now.
My
Till Dog should know better than that.
Only your ears matter. My ears don't matter. But go ahead.
I've never heard that before in my life. Ron Lee, I heard about Hulk Hogan turning down the grill, but I never heard anything about Evander. Yeah, I never knew about either one of them.
Right.
Yeah, turn it down. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart.
We have some kind of Big Johnson contest. Is that what's going on here?
Who do you mean?
Let's just never mind.
Who are you talking about?
I said Evander. They say no, not Evander. Oh, it's Hulk Hogan. Oh, it's Hulk Hogan and Evander. Oh no, it was Pee Wee Herman. I mean, who gives a damn?
Right. They wanted to up your Evander Holyfield.
Right.
Right.
Oh, it's not Vander. It was. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So, the whole thing with Bronny, man, great game. I'm happy for the young man. Do I think he's going to stick? Kevin Garnett compared him to Kobe. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah, that's a little bit too far. I mean, even you can agree with that, right?
I do think it's too far, but I am not Kevin Garnett. I mean, he's Kevin Garnett. He's the big unit, not me. I didn't tell him what to say or why to say that.
I will say this though.
And why would he appeal? Why would he cut his own nose off his own face, despite his own face, to appease LeBron? He's got to be saying that for a reason.
I hope the young man makes it, man. I'll never not think that his daddy put him in a real bad position. I'm rooting for the young man, though.
I don't see anything bad about the position at all that he's in. I don't see anything bad at all.
Well, you don't see anything bad at all,
right?
But he's getting a lot of flack because of it. That's all I'm saying.
There's going to be some ninjas out there giving flack when it's not even deserved.
Right.
That's why I don't pay attention to ninjas.
I wouldn't give a damn.
I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all say or think. My boy want to play in the NBA. I can make it happen. I'm going to make it happen.
Right.
My kid want to get into Harvard. I can make it happen. I'm going to make it happen.
The main point.
Every father in the world, every mother in the world wants to have the testicles of the ovaries to do what LeBron has done for his kid.
Yeah.
But we talk about it every day like it's bad. Like no, man, please, y'all need to stop it. Bronny winning.
That was my entire point after the whole Stephen A. and LeBron debacle was I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what anybody said about me if I was LeBron. I wouldn't care what Stephen A. said about me. I wouldn't care what anybody said about me about getting my kid to this level, to all of the success that I've had. I would not care. Definitely wouldn't care to the point where I approach another dude in the street.
I saw a video this past weekend with LeBron and his little girl in some drop top. It was a very, very nice drop top. I think it was a Ferrari. And they're just listening to music, going for a ride, and it said daddy-daughter date. They're listening to music, playing around, talking. LeBron ain't thinking about y'all, man.
Yeah,
He's thinking about y'all haters.
He's
thinking about y'all haters.
That's actually not 100% true,
He got too much going on to be thinking about y'all haters.
That's not true, though. He does care. He does care because he approached Stephen A. Smith in a threatening manner.
That was an on-site situation, and you've had those before. When there's an on-site situation, you don't control how it happens.
All right. Hey,
Up next in the Dog, that's with your boys, the Two Line Stews. We got the entertainment report with Arley World. She'll let us know about what took place this past weekend. She'll let us know about some birthdays, and we'll talk with her and see how she's doing. Make sure everything's all right. We're going to get into the top 5 after that. We got a last 48 that's coming up. We got a great top 5. I mean, we got a great one. I'm looking forward to it.
Arley plays sports, huh?
You do know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's a singer, actress, and dancer and all that stuff. Choreographer. She does all kind of stuff. But she used to run track and she used to hoop. She got a handle like Steph.
Let's go to break, man. Love Arley, but you're wrong for this.
You see how it goes. Y'all keep it locked to your boys, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and the Two Live Stews Experience. You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles. It's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arley?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. Welcome back to you boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Very happy to be joined by the lovely Arley Michelle.
Arley, good morning.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. Yes, we can.
Okay. Welcome to Arley Wood. You know how you go to Hollywood?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why Doug and Ryan want to say Arley World, even though I would like my own world.
Did I just say Arley World?
Did.
I'm sorry.
Doug is rubbing
Come
off
on,
on
man.
you.
You know better than that. It's Arleywood, man. Come on, we've been doing this show for a year. You should know better.
I do know better than that. I do know better than that.
And listen, Doug can't do nothing but laugh at himself. Look, he's trying to laugh
I
at
apologize.
himself.
Good morning, Arley. How are you
Arley-
doing this morning?
Arleyville, Arley, just anything. I'm doing
Arley City.
fantastically well. Arley City.
I was telling Doug about your track skills and your hoop skills. He doesn't believe me.
Right. I ran the 4x4 and the 4x100. I've just joined the women's track team for the Olympics in 2028 in LA. I'm gonna get y'all some tickets.
Arley, you know where this is going, right? I don't even want to get into it right now, but you know where this is going. You played sports.
Arley for the win.
But
That's
you
all
know what?
saying.
I'm not even worried about it because the listeners, they look right through that whole thing. The last time we did it, they looked past it and I still won. So I'm fine.
Let me get closer to the camera. I saw the names, listeners.
The names are there. The names are there. Arley, let's get into it. What you got for us today?
Well, I just want to say happy Monday to all the lovely all the lovely dogs and poodles, Stew Nation, all of y'all out there. And we got birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, that sounds great.
It really sounds good.
It's not as good as when y'all sing it, though. Not as good as when y'all sing it.
Let's do a duet next time.
Let's do it.
Let's see how that works. Okay, great.
Like what's his name? The Peoples. Didn't they have to do
Mario Peoples? Mario Van Peoples?
No, not he don't sing. Anyway, I'll think of who our great dude. I know. I was like, it's not Mario though, but it's an M. I'm gonna come back with it, Doug. We're gonna be like them. Who's the people? Too much, too little, too late to ever try again.
No clue. God.
Whoever sang the duet, somebody in the chat gonna tell us, and that's Arley Berg. That's funny. That's where I live. Okay, first up, we got birthdays, y'all. We want to say a happy birthday to R&B singer Nivea. She is 43. I didn't realize she and Lil Wayne actually got married. Did y'all know that?
I did not.
No.
Bet you didn't know that, Ryan and Doug.
I did not know that.
They were married. He's the one who convinced her to kind of get out of music because she was going to be a housewife, and then everything went south. They have a child, but shout out to Nivea. I don't know if she in New Orleans. I got to figure out where she is and what she's doing.
Hey,
Let
me get a quick. Let me see if I can remember this great Nivea. Oh yeah, cute young lady.
Don't mess with my man. I'm gonna bring him when they bring it to you. That's what she's saying.
Okay, all right.
Don't mess. Probably why she was saying it because of Lil Wayne. Find your own, leave mine alone. That was the lyrics. Anyway, great legal mind and journalist Star Jones turned 63 today. Former NBA power forward Chris Bosh is 41. I didn't realize why he had to stop playing because of his blood clots and stuff. That's scary.
Yeah. Chris Bosh is only 41. Damn,
only 41.
I'm old as hell. I didn't realize I was 14 years older than Chris Bosh. For some reason, I thought he was you know what? I do remember him at Georgia Tech. He was young. Matter of fact, we were doing the show at the Cheetah when Bosh was at Georgia Tech, right?
Agreed. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Y'all did a show at the Cheetah?
Yeah, every year. March Madness. Yeah.
Oh, the Cheetah's nice. Anyway.
What you know about the Cheetah? What you know about the Cheetah, Arley?
What I don't. I lived a life, child. I've lived a life. We have story time with Nadi and Arley sometimes on Wednesday nights, and I tell too many stories. People got the wrong idea about me, but I did live stories. I did live a life. I'm gonna write a book.
So the Cheetah is probably the most recognized Caucasian strip club in Atlanta. You would say, Ryan?
No, the Pink Pony would be bigger than Cheetah, in my opinion.
You think so? Oh, Buford Highway Pink Pony?
Yes, because
people know that name more.
The Pink Pony has always had people like us coming through there, frequenting that. And I think the Cheetah just get us during the March Madness.
Yeah, but the Cheetah is located centrally downtown.
Well, I could be wrong, man, but I mean, I'm willing to bet any amount of money that I frequented those types of shoe shows more than both of y'all.
Right.
I'm willing to bet that, okay? And I spent more time in the Pink Pony than I did at the Cheetah. Trust me. The Pink Pony was like less than 5 minutes from my crib.
The only time I've ever been in a white strip club is when we did that show on a Thursday.
Right. Yeah.
The first day of March Madness. Why did you go into the Pink Pony when you could have went to Magic City? Why? Your teammates took you in there? Is that what it was?
I don't know how we got
there's several shoe shows in the city of Atlanta.
Right.
To just go to one, you'd be denying yourself of all kinds of joy.
I'm sorry, Arley.
Right. Tree had to help us. I'm sorry I even mentioned it. Lord help us. But I'll tell a story Wednesday night. Come join me and I'll tell you one. R&B singer, actor from 112, Quinez. I don't know if he pronounces it Quinez, but we call him Q Parker. His birthday is today, and member of the group Total, Pamela. Can't you see? Biggie's 47 today. Tomorrow, actress Lark Voorhees, singer Big Sean, Juvenile, Juvie baby, back that thing up. That is my jam. Haywood Nelson from back in the day.
What's happening?
Their birthdays are tomorrow. Laz Alonso and basketball Kyle Lowry. Just trying to give you birthdays for tomorrow since I won't see y'all. And March is a very important month, even though we've moved into Aries season. Boo for Aries.
Not boo for Aries. Pumpkins and Aries. Pumpkins
and Aries. Well, we like Aries. Don't play the radio. They are very like.
It's straightforward.
Make me knock my glasses off. They so. Was your mama like that?
Yeah.
Straightforward.
You have no clue.
Yeah, you know what's wrong with Pumpkin.
Mother, man. God.
She's amazing, but I tell you, she's
just a totally
she's
a totally different person right now, though, than we grew up with.
She is. Yeah, she is.
She didn't need to be a girl mom. She needed boys.
She did. She exactly right. Exactly right. And you understand that.
I understand that. I didn't need no girls. I understand. Okay, so y'all talked about George Foreman already and some of the some things about like the George Foreman grill and all that. But did you all, and most of you knew this, he had 12 children, 5 of which were boys, and he named them all after him. George Jr., George III, which they call Monk, George IV, which they call Big Wheel, George V, which they call Red, and George VI, which they call Little Joey. He explained that his naming choice was to ensure they always had something in common and to promote unity among them. So that's why they say he did it. But that was interesting.
That'll probably help them get a job too. That probably has helped them get jobs.
They'll never, ever, ever need to get jobs.
Because
Dad had over 300 million. Dad had over 300 million when he died.
That's true.
And I'm sure there's some in perpetuity when it comes to the deal that was signed with the grill also.
Right.
Yep.
Now that he's dead, they're not going to change the name of the grill. No.
Yes, and they still have not said his cause of death. He 76, which I felt was young, considering how old our parents are. We're like, wait a minute, that's a little young. And recognizing that his career spanned multiple generations. He fought Chuck Wepner in the 60s, Dwight Muhammad Kawi in the 80s, and Evander Holyfield in the 90s. That's a long time to be punching people or getting punched in your head.
Getting punched in your head.
Which is ultimately why he probably passed away at 76. You just can't be taking them shots to your head and your body like that and think you're going to live to be 100 years old.
Do y'all think that some people probably look at naming all his kids after him somewhat egotistical? What y'all think?
Not at all. I'll take his word for it. He said he wanted them to have something in common. I'll go with George.
I remember my daddy not wanting to name my brother after him. He just insisted he wanted him to have his own identity. He gave him his first name, but not his middle name. Then once my brother was actually born and he was like, dog, I hate I didn't do that. Like, I hate I didn't give him my name, the legacy to go on. I
thought about calling Miles Ryan Jr. for a while, but I wanted him too to have his own identity, and I don't regret it at all. They need to be able to be who they are. They don't need to be people, oh, you right. No, go ahead and do you.
Right. Well, blessings to him and his family. Our condolences to them. And, we'll be, I'm sure, hearing about services to celebrate his life coming up. We have lost a lot of greats in the last few, and people I rewatched Angie Stone's services. They came in there and had church they sang her back to heaven. I mean, they was singing it. They was singing. It was a great service. Anyway, I think we're going to talk relationships today, breakups, go-togethers. Shout out to, well, I don't want to say shout out, but probably somebody is celebrating. You all know Quinta Brunson, the show Abbott Elementary, the young lady who writes, produces, directs that show. Well, while we were minding our own business, she showed us that she was married by getting a divorce. I don't even think people realize she was married. She'd been married 3 years to that gentleman in the picture. They look like they just randomly walked up to each other and took a picture. They don't look like they go together in the picture. Because when I looked at it and I looked for other pictures, I was like, all the pictures of them just look like, hey, just stand right there. Okay, he my friend. But she's citing irreconcilable differences, is filing for a divorce. Now, I wonder if it has something to do with her just blowing up. Because he's just a regular sales dude, just regular dude.
He probably come from money, though. I'm hoping she married that dude for money.
Why you say that?
I don't know. Just go ahead.
Right, you like just.
I wish Brother Umar was here. Brother Umar would have some real strong opinions on this subject.
He would.
Yeah.
Nadi would have some real strong opinions on the subject. I don't know what I struggle with it because I'm a Black woman out here in these streets, and I know how difficult it is sometimes. We always got some choices, and these people come up and they're nice and want to make us live a soft life, and we're like, oh, what's that? And then there we are. She's very talented. She started out. I recognized who she was when she did Black Lady Sketch Comedy Show, which was hilarious. And then she left after one season. I wonder where she went. She did Abbott Elementary and is winning all these awards and stuff. Go ahead, Ryan.
There's an elephant in the room. Can I ask about the elephant?
Yes.
So we all are parents here. If one of our children, who are all of our kids are Blackity Black, if they came home with someone of a different persuasion, you would openly have a problem with them to their face?
I would try not to, but I think that I can't my facial expressions, my responses are just going to scream, I don't like this shit.
Okay.
All right. But okay. I would try.
All right. Arley, you said no.
What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna get to me. I'm gonna go to y'all.
Oh, first. Ryan, he is liberal. Ryan, he gonna be like, I just want them to have a president.
Answer for me, damn it! I'll answer for me.
Love the Lord.
You answer for you.
And let me tell you why he's saying this, because it's gonna happen for him.
Right.
The rest of us, we battling.
Don't speak that into my life. Talk about your kid. I'm talking about you and your kid. Don't speak that into my life.
My son got a Black girlfriend, and now when he was up in Minnesota,
married. My question is, the question was, if he was to bring someone like this home, you would openly agree or disagree. That's the question.
I'm not going. I told him very early, if she can't use my comb, you can't bring her home.
Okay.
I said that.
All right.
I planted that seed early.
But that still doesn't answer my question.
I'm not going to be like, what the hell? I'm not going to be like a walking whatever, but I am going to pull him to the side and be like, I don't understand. Your mama is not this color. Your grandmama. None of these people.
I'm going to grill whoever gets brought to the crib, especially if Morgan brings them. I'm going to grill whoever gets brought to the crib.
Because you're going to marry
Morgan.
Morgan.
As in my heart of hearts, I feel as though there is love, okay, then, you know, I don't think.
I'm glad you're prepping yourself, man.
I'm glad you're prepping yourself.
I had my opportunity. You know, no one told me who to marry. No one told me who to lay by every night. No one told me who to bring into a house. No one did that. And I think I'm going to show the same courtesy to my children as long as I can tell that it's on the up and up.
You really sound like you're getting ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, y'all can say whatever you want. Y'all can say whatever you want.
I don't know what I do. I would not be very happy. I'm going to support because I always want to get along with my in-laws, whoever they might be.
So you saying if Miles gets married to a Caucasian chick and we go home every Thanksgiving to Moco and we playing spades and she sits to the table and like, I don't know how to play spades. Right. You're gonna contain yourself. You're not gonna go off.
Yeah,
you don't know how to play spades.
But Doug, we just taught the other children how to play spades last year. We just taught them last year.
But if Miles is married, they are adults.
Right. Okay.
If Miles brings his 25-year-old, 30-year-old Caucasian wife to Thanksgiving and she don't know how to play spades, are you going to show some disdain? Are you going to show some outward disdain?
The older Ryan would have handled it differently, I'm sure, but the new Ryan will want to be able to see and spend time and love on his future possible grandchildren.
So
there is nothing I would do.
Your response is going to be, no problem, baby. Let me show you how to play spades.
I'll say it again. The person will get grilled when they first get brought to the house, so I can see where they are. We might be up all night long. But after I determine that this thing might be genuine, I'm going to fall back because family's very important to me. And I'm not going to do anything to run them off. I'm just not.
Go ahead, Arley.
Yeah, well, shouts out to Ryan for being so enlightened. I'm not sure I can be that enlightened. I mean, that's a great thing.
You wouldn't even answer the question about spades, man. I don't think it's going to be that easy. You just walked all around the question about spades. Would you have a problem? Would you show outward disdain for your daughter-in-law not knowing how to play spades?
Okay, but what if she come home and she this and don't know how to play spades?
Right. What are you saying, man? You can't be serious right now. You can't be serious, man.
I'm just saying.
I don't think it's a spades thing. There are. I think I would struggle. I would struggle just because I'm gonna let out and these white folks always so and so. I'm gonna let out a lot of that.
It's gonna be a part of the conversation in the house. It's gonna be a part of the conversation in the house.
I don't want to be around your mom. She doesn't like us. It's a collective. I do not, ma'am.
That's a good voice. That's a good white folks voice.
Thank you. I'm giving y'all my good white girl. Anyway, last but not least, your boy Tiger Woods out here dating again, and he decided he wants to date Donald Jr.'s ex-wife.
What?
Like, why? Why Tiger? Why Tiger? And this public displays of affection.
Donald Jr. Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife.
Wig Jr. got divorced from Vanessa, and now Tiger is like, this my boo.
I mean, at some point, man, we're gonna have to.
We gotta let him go to the delegate. He gotta go. He just going over there.
I'm serious, man. Because we give every excuse in the world for Tiger, man, because we love him so much and what he's done for us and our culture, bringing golf to our culture. But Tiger don't want to be bothered with us, seemingly, man.
You just don't, man.
We're just gonna let him go ahead and eat potato salad with raisins in it. And
I just want him to get one more major. Arley, tell them where they can find you. An outstanding job. Tell them where they can find you, Arley.
Check me out at Welcome to Arleywood, the number 2. Welcome to Arleywood. See y'all in the chat.
Thank you, Arley. Thank you very much. You can also catch her on Wednesdays on The No Show with Naughty Dread.
Story time with Arley.
7 o'clock on Wednesdays. All right, y'all keep it locked to you boys, man. Up next in the doghouse with the Two Live Stews on the Two Live Stews Experience. We got a last 48 coming. We got a top 5 coming, and we got your chat to read. And super chatters, we're going to start with you, Mr. International, man. We appreciate you, man. Y'all keep it locked
Are
to
you
the two.
tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
She only dates black guys. Ooh, ooh, she only dates black guys. Ooh, ooh, she only dates black guys. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. No, I'm not a brother, but I can still love you. Treat you like no other, baby. Oh, I'm not going to pretend I'm cool, cause I'm not, but give your boy a shot. Oh, her brother said they would whoop my ass if I ever get out of line. But my love I have for you, queen, not worried, we'll be fine. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck with me, girl.
What? It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews Experience. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning.
From 1977. Who was that? Tree, pop on for a second. I don't know that song or that artist, but it's very appropriate for the conversation.
Well, it
we
really
just had.
was, because this weekend the Blancos were at the Four Seasons, stepping to me like we like them.
Blancos, I like that term. The
And
Blancos.
So this video popped in my feed yesterday because the phone be listening, and it is a real song, and I can tell you who the artist is. And it so when Arley started talking, I was like, let me pull this out. I mean, because I produce, you listen.
Right.
And so the artist is, his name is called She Only Dates Black Guys. The artist is Nick Hustles. It is legit on
From 1976.
But it's really not. It's not from 1976.
Oh, okay.
It was written in 2025.
Okay, I was about to say. I'm
and
trying
it's
to
on Apple.
Like yesterday.
I'm trying to figure which station they won't play that on the white stations.
But he
and
was
they definitely weren't gonna
giggling.
play that on the black stations in 1976.
It ain't getting no play nowhere.
The song is 3 minutes long. Get into it.
All right, thank you, Tree. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience.
This is a random comment. But I got to ask you a question. I got a buddy I play ball with. He's also a South Carolinian. We spent a lot of time while we were in college together. We've talked on and off. We hadn't talked as much.
You want to give his name?
I'm not going to give his name.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So I realized after texting him.
Not Frank Scott, right?
Oh no, it's not Frank Scott.
Okay.
You're not that close to the crib. In the great state of South Carolina, though.
Okay.
Anyway, as a coach, Jerry's won a couple of championships in high school, right? And I just realized that I called Jerry recently, Jerry Caldwell, after the last championship that they won. And I hadn't heard back from him. I talked to his brother on Facebook a couple of days ago, and it reminded me, wait a minute, I hadn't really talked to Jerry. So let me call Jerry again. So I called him, left him a voicemail because he didn't answer. And this morning I woke up and realized I had not heard back from Jerry yet.
Uh-huh.
So I sent him a text this morning and said, okay, I get it. I've called, I've texted, I've talked to your brother, but you don't return my call back. I got it. Next time I see you, it's on site.
On site? What do you mean? On site how?
I'm going to step to him when I see him again.
Because he didn't call you back?
Because he has not shown me the respect I've shown him.
Okay, does this
And
lead back?
it's really bothering me. So my question to you is there someone in your contact list that you've contacted over and over and over and over because you love them, because you view them as your people, and they don't give you the time of day? Am I the only one dealing with that?
It's funny you say this. Now, the love part is a little bit too far, but do you remember what we talked about on the show Thursday?
We talked about a few things on Thursday.
I said immediately at the end of the show, I was going to call Charlemagne to come on our show.
Oh, right. Right, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, how'd that go?
So the number I had didn't work. So I called the go-between between him and me, which is another one of our homeboys that used to do security for him. And he gave me the number. He's like, yeah, he got a new number. Here's his number. I shot the man a text. Nothing. He responded back. Oh, okay. You froze up for a little bit. I shot him a text. I was like, hey, man, we want to get you on the show. I don't know if you know it, but we back, yada, 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 yada. He responded, what's up, King? Absolutely.
Oh, good.
So, but a day passed. Another day passed. So yesterday afternoon, I shot him another text. What's up, folk? Don't forget about us.
Nothing.
I ain't heard
crickets.
nothing, man.
So
what do you think that's about?
We grew up in Oakley, South Carolina, and I think that we hail people. I think that we respect the code more than others. I think we respect the code more than others. Because I literally, my buddy Jay just texted me back. He must be listening to the show. He just texted me back and said, hey, man, I don't want none of that smoke. Everything is good. No, it's not good. It's not good. And when I see you again, it's on site.
What do you mean it's on site?
I'm going to step to him on site.
What position did this guy play?
DB.
Oh, so you're bigger than him.
Well, I'm bigger than the majority of my friends. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
No, in defensive back, he's smaller than you, right?
He's a little bit smaller. He probably weighs more than me, but he's smaller than me.
If it was an offensive tackle, would you have had the same approach?
I don't give a damn about size. If I got beef, I got beef. You know that. I don't give a damn about size.
Okay, man.
Yeah, it's listen, boy. Okay, we got to move on with the show. But I'll fight Andre the Giant if he pissed me off.
That's going to be hard because he's way dead.
I got to stick and move.
You're
right. He is dead.
He's way dead.
Now, I'll stick and move. I'll play the game. I'll make the ring big as I need it to make. And then when it get tired, I'll start closing in. But I'm not, just because you're bigger than me, I'm not going to tuck my tail and run. I still got to fight.
Hey, let's get to the last 48. The biggest memes in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group in the last 48 hours. I want to hear what happens as a result of when you see him again on the street.
Oh, I'm going to step on
the
site.
listeners want to hear it too.
Yeah, we're going to wrestle. I'm not going to throw no fist to his face, but we're going to wrestle. I'm going to lock him up and pin him a couple times on site.
Hey, man, we 50 years old. You're not wrestling nobody. Somebody, if you approach somebody in that manner, they're going to swing on you, or they're going to get their pistol. Yeah, dudes don't wrestle. What do you mean you go wrestle with them?
We homeboys, man. No pistol play. We homeboys.
You confusing him with the bros. All right, Tree, roll out the first meme. Thank you, ma'am.
I have a couple of problems with this.
Oh, that's why we brought it up.
Yep.
Shouts out to Trevor D. Porter. Off the top of my head, I may have an issue with 21 and definitely with 24. And guess what? Out of the entire list, those are the only two that I really had a problem with, that I say, yeah, I would change this guy to this guy.
So 21 is who?
21 for me is Deion.
Deion Sanders, okay?
Okay.
But the 21 that they've got, it's kind of hard. I mean, it's the big unit. It's Mr. Fundamental.
Tim Duncan is not or was not a better basketball player than Deion Sanders was a football player.
His name is the Big Fundamentals.
Okay,
that means
Deion
was sound.
And
okay, the problem I have is the fact that they put Kobe on 24 instead of on 8 because they wanted to give 8 to the hockey guy. That's the only reason why they put Kobe in 24.
Put it back up one more time, Tree.
That's the only reason why they put Kobe in 24.
So who you giving 24 to?
Ken Griffey Jr. Isn't he 24?
Hold on, go back to it.
Isn't Ken Griffey 24?
Yeah, Griffey is 24, but you putting Griffey over Kobe? 5 rings?
Kobe won 8 first.
I don't think Ken Griffey got a title. As
Kobe
great of a player he was.
Kobe wore 8 first.
Okay, and what?
They gave him 24 because they wanted to give the hockey guy number 8.
Right. I mean, that's probably true, but it doesn't make a difference.
I think he actually, Charles Woodson. There's several people that could have been 24.
Nah, Kobe got 5 rings, man. A couple without Shaq. I'm fine. I'm fine with Kobe. The only real one that I had an issue with is number 21.
Okay.
And no offense to Tim Duncan, but once again, I feel like
that's got to be prime. That's got to be prime.
Let me look at it one more time, make sure there's nobody else I'm forgetting.
And it was hard to see. I had to put my glasses on and blow it up to see it.
They got KG.
It's a solid list. It's a solid list.
It's a very solid list. I can't think of anybody that jumps out at me any more than these guys they have on this list. And I know this is probably small for people watching, but it's good. You know, stop and pause it and make the screen bigger if you're watching the replay.
Thank everybody for listening. Thank y'all for listening.
Next one, Tree. Most 60-point games in NBA history. Remember the other day we were talking about Wilt Chamberlain on Thursday. Somehow the subject came up about most dominating basketball. That's what it was. Most dominant basketball players of all times. And both me and you jumped out and was like, man, Wilt Chamberlain, people don't realize some of the records he had. The closest to Wilt Chamberlain
I don't
with
think I was on
60-point games.
I don't think I was on this show. I think it was the show I missed last week. Y'all did this.
Okay, I can't remember exactly what the situation was, but somebody mentioned about how so-and-so was the most dominant player in basketball.
I was listening. I remember. Yes, I remember.
And they had somebody else listed, and I said immediately, do y'all not know what Wilt Chamberlain did when he played?
Yeah, but he played against everybody that was 5'10". He was like 50 feet taller than everybody.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. If the numbers were closer, I think you would have a point. But the numbers are so far beyond
because everybody was so tiny. Everybody was so tiny he played with. If you go out there and play with a bunch of pre-K kids, you're gonna rock the game. You're gonna have a stat stuffing game every game too.
Tree, put it back up one more time. 60-point
with people that's 5 feet tall.
Most 60-point games in NBA history. Wilt Chamberlain 32. The next closest is the Bean with 6. You can say all you want and disrespect. You disrespecting Wilt the still. Yeah, you are. You talking about people disrespecting LeBron. You are really disrespecting Wilt Chamberlain to say some stuff like you just said, man.
He played with 4'11". He played against 4'11" white people.
That's not totally accurate.
They had no size. They had no skill. They had nothing.
That's not totally
That's
accurate.
why they tried to stop him from dunking, tried to keep him out of the paint.
And
you put him on the floor with other people that are of the same size, he would not have 60-point games.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful, man. And I'm
very disappointed. I love Wilt.
I'm very disappointed that you would say something like that.
Every video of Wilt I see in black and white, he's at least 2 feet taller than everyone.
That's not true. Next one, Tree.
And they're white. His competition was white.
I mean, some of what you're saying is true, but you're taking it too far, is the point.
I understand.
Top 12 female rappers of all time.
Little Kim used to be pretty, man. I just don't believe she's done this to herself. She willingly did this to herself. I don't believe it.
You know what, man? As crazy as this sounds, I like the top 4. I would put MC Light ahead of.
MC Light's got to be higher.
I would put MC Light at 3rd, right after Nicki Minaj.
I don't want to bump the queen out of that list, out of the top 4, though. I don't want to bump her,
Well,
but
I think you're gonna have to bump her.
I'm gonna have. Okay, all right. Then I'll bump her. Her.
And it's crazy. And I always talk about, people talk about these female rappers. Lauryn Hill, she don't have a lot of body of work, but this is one of those things that we always get in a debate about.
Yep.
I don't care about the stats. I don't care about how many albums, how many songs she's ever had out. Mm-hmm. I'll use my ears. Mm-hmm. And my ears say, I got L Boogie at number 1.
Shouldn't Missy Elliott be in the top 4 also? Missy's got to be in the top 4, right?
Missy's kind of
she's at 5.
Goofy,
bad, man. Missy's bad, man.
To put her at 6, if I move MC Light up a little bit, to put her at 6 ain't disrespect. I don't know why they got Left Eye so high neither. No disrespect, ATL love, but Left Eye really wasn't. She was kind of like a cameo, dropped a couple verses rapper. She really shouldn't be ahead of Jean Grey, Foxy Brown. I don't know who Little Sims is.
I don't want to argue this list because I think it's appropriate. But if there's 1 or 2 things I would like to change just a tad. It's a good list, though.
Yeah, that's a good list. All right, next one, Tree. And you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience. This is the last one, man.
I'm blown away. I'm disappointed. I mean, this really hurts my feelings. It does.
This is the head coach. This is the head coach of Liberty. What this tells me is he don't really have any. He doesn't have any real friends, man.
No friends. Thank you. He got no friends, and he got a barber that don't give a damn about him. Look at that, man.
But you think that he went to the barber and told the barber what he wanted to do, and the barber probably was like, "You sure you want that?" I'm thinking the barber said, "You sure you want me to do this?" He probably was like, "Yeah, go ahead, let's do it, let's try it."
Hey, man, we've got a new barber over here. He's great, but he likes to paint the corner of your lineup. Just that part. And for the last 10 times I've got a haircut there, or the boys, when they get a haircut there, I'm like, hey, man, we don't want no paint. Don't put no paint on the Stewart dudes. We don't want no paint.
Did you tell him that? Tell him that in that tone?
The exact same tone in the entire barbershop where everybody could hear. Hey, man. Hey, Willie, we don't want no paint. No paint, Willie. And look at this guy right here. Man. Look at this, man. Man, he knew it looked like this. He knew it looked like that.
Rel Scott says Liberty staff should be fired. Why did they let that man go to TV with that shoe polish special? That's bad, man. I remember when we had just started doing radio. Just to tell you how long I've been ball. We had just started doing radio in 2001, obviously, and my corners were starting to peek back, and you kept hazing me about it. Like every other day, you said, "Hey man, why don't you just let it go, man?"
I think you gotta let it go.
But that really showed me that you really did love your big brother, man.
Right.
I
didn't want you walk around looking like that guy. Show the picture one more time, Tree. Show the picture one more time. Hey man, I might be abrasive, I might be aggressive, I might be loud, but what I wasn't gonna do was have you walking around like that guy.
Now I will say this. This is a new trend. Nobody was doing this back in 2000.
No, agreed.
This is like last 5 years where these dudes are going crazy with this paint.
This paint.
And you know what I even hate worse? I hate the dudes that come out of the barbershop with that white line tracing their head, and they leave the barbershop with it. I thought that was just to help the barber to line up correctly.
Right.
They are leaving out and taking pictures and showing their families and their friends this white line around their.
It's just different. Around their lineup, it's just different. It's just different. These kids are doing things differently. Yeah. I looked at you one day, man. I said, you got two choices, man. You either can cut it off or you got to start buying some really nice Kangol.
Like LL.
Yeah.
Like LL.
But you can't. You don't want to go to that paint.
That paint is horrible, man. That paint is horrible, and it really, and not only does his staff, does he not have friends, like his family. Like maybe he just surprised everybody and walked into the locker room with that. But if he walks on the sideline for the game and I'm in the stands, I'm his family, his cousin, I'm going to run out of the stands. Excuse me. Hey, Johnny, what the fuck are you doing? What do you mean? Dude, you got to clean that shit off. You embarrassing the whole family.
Your head, man. It's a bad look, Johnny.
Hey, top 5 when we get back, man. I love this. This is a great top 5, too.
And then your text messages and your chat. Looking forward to that. Some really good ones in there today. Can't wait to acknowledge and speak to the super chatters. Thank you very, very much. And there's a bunch of people that's logged on right now. If you would like and share, we would really appreciate it. We really would appreciate it.
I had an LB one Thanksgiving. I'm not going to mention him. He came out there, not to that depth, but he had a lot of that polished Beijing thing going on. And this was one of them homecomings where it was hot. It started dripping. Yeah. And he had black paint all over his shirt.
I don't understand how this guy didn't sweat it out. Because that was post-game. That picture was post-game.
He got the new stuff. It's not gonna sweat out.
Using bear paint. All right, top 5 coming up next, man. Y'all keep it locked to your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. And this is your Two Live Stews experience. Top 5, and then your chat. Super chats, we'll start with you. Thank y'all very much for being here. You're in the dark. Pow! Dogs and poodles. It's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews youtube.com. 2 live stews youtube.com.
Black facts. Did you know that black people cannot say, I don't know? We just say, don't give me the line.
Make oxtails affordable again.
Do you follow that guy?
I do not.
He's got a good little thing.
I will start today.
He's got a good little thing. He does those little black facts. Yeah, and you caught the shirt. Make oxtails affordable again?
Yeah. Hey man, I don't eat them anymore, but in the grocery store, I saw a small pack for like $30-something, and there may have been 6 of them in there.
You know that reel I did?
Ridiculous.
You know that reel I did about, my disdain or my non-understanding of oxtails?
Yes.
Sir, it's over 100,000 views. Or not 100,000, 100,000 comments. And it's like almost at 1 million views. People are still mad at me about that.
Yeah. Now, oxtails, if they're made right, they're delicious. Meat fall off the bone.
When did you have your first oxtails? Because you didn't have it at our house. I call and confirm with our mother. She never cooked nothing like that.
Someplace in Atlanta, at one of them soul food restaurants in Atlanta.
Is that a Jamaican thing? Like the Jamaican restaurants make that popular? Somebody told me that, I think.
I don't think the Jamaicans are the ones that do it. Arley shaking her head like she may know. She's looking it up now. She'll let us know. Yeah, I don't think that's a Jamaican thing.
Okay.
But they do it really good too.
Okay. All right. So top 5. Did I win the last one? I won the last one. I'm pretty sure. So let's let Ryan do his list. I'm up 11-6. Top 5 is where we do a top 5 list. It's like an on-air competition. We're always competitive, have been competitive our whole lives. And so we come up with a subject. I come up with a top 5 list. Ryan comes up with a top 5 list, and we let the listeners vote on whose list is best in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, starting later on today up until Wednesday.
Top 5 black women in sports in the last 5 years.
That's not.
Get my list.
What's the category?
Oh, no list yet. What do you mean? What's the category? What do you mean?
It was up and comers. Top 5 up and comers.
Up and comers.
Yeah, the words top 5 didn't have anything to do with the category, or not top 5. I'm sorry. The last 5 years didn't have anything to do with the category.
That's not true.
It did.
I've got receipts.
Okay, let's see.
Tree said last 5 years, which is why I asked that specifically.
Okay, all right. I think
So
mine are good though.
somebody
Still,
that's not within the last 5 years, sir.
when you say within the last 5 years, you mean won a championship in the last 5 years?
Well, they have to be
Prominent.
I wanted to put Serena on my list, but I didn't because she hadn't done nothing in the last 5 years. She's been having kids, walking around barefoot.
Right.
Yesterday,
on my list.
yesterday at 4:01 p.m., Tree said, "Give it a timeline. Up and coming. Last 5 years."
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
That's good. I didn't put Serena on my list either for the same reason. We're on the same page.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. Let's see your list.
5 years.
Let's see your list.
Put that list up, Tree. Put that list up. A lot of people dislike this lady, but she was a rising star in track and field. Sha'Carri Richardson won the 100 meter at the World Track and Field Championships in 2023, and she's got a record that's at a 10.6. She's number 5 on my list. Number 4, golf phenom Coco Gauff. And no, she hadn't done a whole lot of winning. She's done enough. She's the youngest tennis prodigy in tennis right now. Gauff has made a name for herself on a world stage. And following her, Naomi Osaka.
Who did this graphic for you? Who did this?
I hope we don't get in trouble. Is this copywritten?
This is
I know what y'all are trying to do. Y'all need to stop it.
I'm giving you a compliment. This is a beautiful graphic. I don't know.
You're trying to sidetrack me. Stop it. Stay out of this. Naomi Osaka, professional tennis player. Osaka is Haitian and Japanese, which means she's filled with minority blood. And she won a Grand Slam title already at the U.S. Open in 2020. And number 2.
It's questionable.
Asia Wilson. She's a center. She's a best book-selling author. She's won championships in 22 and 23. She's been an MVP in the league. She is everything women's basketball. Thought about putting Juju up there, but 5 years ago, Juju was like in middle school, so she wouldn't count. And last but not least, the great.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. It's over the last 5 years. It doesn't matter where she was in school, Ryan.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you can have. We're talking about 5 years till now.
5 years ago, Juju wasn't someone being talked about. Period.
But within the last 5 years, she has been.
Hey,
go ahead.
She's not on my list. If you want to put it on your list, let's debate it then, but not right now.
And you're watching Experience.
Number 1 on the list, Simone Biles. She's a freaking dominant force in all of gymnastics. She's the most decorated gymnast in the history of the gymnasts, with 19 gold medals from the World Championships and 4 Olympic gold medals. She gets number 1 on my list. And I did have
a pretty good list.
I did have an honorable mention.
Let's move on.
But my honorable mention wasn't shown. The honorable mention that's on my list is none other than the great Kara Stewart from Tennessee State University. If y'all don't vote for my niece today, I'm going to lose it. Kara Stewart has worked her ass off the last 5 years. She put it.
Thank you, Tree. Thank you, Tree. Let's show the top 5 list, the winning top 5 list. Thank you. Here's not top 5 female athletes who's got next. Coming in at number 5, Coco Gauff. Number 4, Sha'Carri Richardson. Number 3, Juju Watson. Number 2, Sydney McLaughlin. Number 1, Asia Wilson. And honorable mention, my seed, my daughter, my child, his niece.
I turned my list in and Tree called you and said, hey, man, he's got your daughter up there. You got to put her on.
Bullshit.
His niece, my daughter, Kara Stewart.
Yep, this is great.
Track phenom, Tennessee State.
We all on the same page with Kara. Wait, put his list up again. Put his list up again. Let me see that one more time. Let's make sure. Okay, yeah, but we don't do honorable mentions. You've always said we don't do honorable mentions. I'm glad honorable mentions on there. This is a great list. I like your list.
Top 5,
like
Coco Gauff. Number 4, Sha'Carri Richardson. I don't know how you got her at number wherever you had her. Juju
5.
Watson.
I had her at 5.
Juju got next within the last 5 years. Sydney McLaughlin, 400 hurdles and 400 race. Sydney McLaughlin and Asia Wilson.
I'm gonna take it to the people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to the people.
We'll post this at noon.
Need y'all to vote.
A vote for me is a vote for my beautiful daughter Kara, his niece.
Yep. Need y'all to vote. Need y'all to vote. Yep. Need y'all to vote. Thank you very much. This is awesome. It's a good list, man.
Let's get to these.
It's a good list.
Thank you.
It's a good list.
Thank you.
I'm 100% certain that the listeners will do the right thing with their votes.
All right, let's start off with these chat messages, and you're watching the Two Live Stews.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tree.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
We need to have a meeting after the show immediately.
She snitched on. Tree snitched on me. She went and told you that I had Kara on the list.
No, she didn't.
You're the one that always says. You're the one that always says no honorable mentions. But now you got an honorable mention.
Well, I had to fight fire with fire.
Right.
I don't want to believe that we have the same mind, Ryan.
Yeah.
I just don't want to believe that. But we're going to talk because this is getting scary now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead with these chat messages, and you're watching the Two Live Stews.
I'm not talking about a damn thing.
Go ahead, mute your mic then. Go ahead, Tree.
From
Thank
Mr.
you, Mr. International.
Mr. International, thank you so much. Good morning. Hope that you've enjoyed the show. I think it has been very entertaining despite some of the
Thank you, Mr. International.
Thank
Listen,
you, Mr. International.
and with your help, we will eliminate those hiccups today because a new microphone cord
I think that's all
needs to be purchased.
I bet it's
a new computer, really.
Hold on,
that would be great. That would really be great.
A couple of announcements before we forget. If you'd like to donate to the show, and you're watching live right now, okay, scroll to the bottom of the chat, look to the right, there's a dollar symbol, click on that, and you can donate. We really, really, really would appreciate it. If you're watching the replay, which everybody will be after 20 minutes from now, same thing, click to the bottom of the chat, look to the right, there's a heart symbol, click on the heart symbol, and you can donate to the show, whatever your heart desires. We really appreciate that. And last thing, share the show. Hit the share button. Please, everybody watching the show, I don't care if you're watching it live or after the fact, please hit the share button and share the gift of the Two Live Stews experience.
So I do have to talk about something real quick before we get back into more chat. We are working on 2 different lists. My list says something and your list says something else.
What are you talking about?
We shouldn't be doing that. It should be one question.
No,
we had 2 different questions.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we did.
No,
you had who's up next. You had who's up next.
Yeah, but that's
what. That's who's up next.
That was in the text. Pull out your receipts that you just talked about. That was in the text. That was part of the conversation.
Okay, let's go, Tree. We're ready whenever you are.
Yeah,
with the chat.
Just look at your receipts.
Blessed be the fruit. It's all right. We are all having the same mind. Like.
No,
really,
we don't all
happened.
have the same mind.
I know you don't want to believe
disagree
that.
With
Go
that.
ahead, Tree. Go ahead, Tree.
Thank you, Mr. Rivers. That's your cousin, right?
Cuzzo.
Thank you, cuz.
Thank you so much.
Mid lane, stand up.
We're trying to. It's a telethon. We need to raise at least $1,100 to get a 2025 MacBook. Okay. Thank you for your donation. So Doug's computer can work every day. Why not 2403? Thank you for your donation. So there was a Charlemagne phone call over the weekend.
I like that. That's awesome. I'm very happy he responded.
Well, no, he's asking. Is that what happened, Douglas?
Yeah, it was a text, really. And I didn't even get to call him.
Okay.
Why would I call when he barely responds to texts? But I mean, that's dead now. I'm not going to worry about it more. I ain't chasing after no dude.
That's right.
Especially my homeboy. This is
Shame on
very,
him.
and I know he's busy, but like you said the other day, man.
That's not.
I think we was just raised different, man.
Y'all pass the word when y'all see Jerry. Y'all see Jerry Caldwell, let him know on site it's going down.
All right, go ahead, Tree.
Mr. International, thank you so much. If LeBron James is average, if LeBron James Jr. averaged 30 minutes a game, he would average 20 points.
I question that. I question that.
That's a positive way of looking at it. Very positive. I doubt it though.
His numbers in the G League shows us that he can score the ball, but they're just different players in the G League.
Right. Okay.
From Loose Neck, honorable mention, sigh. No one, not now. Who else want to F with Arley Wood Court? Wait, what?
That's right.
That's a reference. Outcast. That's Outcast reference.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
Yes.
From Sean Mims, thank you so much. Umar does not come at black women when they date white men. That's his fan base.
Huh, I never noticed that before. I'm gonna check for that now going forward.
Does not come at black women when they date white men. So he only goes after black men that date white women.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, the art to his point, probably he can't really give a perspective the other way around.
He needs to take care of his kids. He got a scandal going on right now. So, and also, where's the school for the donations? One of his children says that he didn't, he wasn't a part of her life, and he's on here, purporting the ways that black men should be, and when in fact he's not being what he's calling others.
What does he say about that situation though?
That her and her mama are playing in our face, and they need to call him, and she kept him away, and all this. They're having an argument on the.
I got two buddies from college that have children with their girlfriends from college, and the girlfriends in college didn't let them see the child as they were younger. They just wouldn't do it. They used the children as pawns for the dad.
Now, everything you just said might be true, but
getting dads locked up and stuff. And now that their kids are adults, their kids have fathers out. And like, hey man, how come you wasn't around? And the dad's like, hey, I knew this day would come. Whenever you want to sit down and talk, let's do it. But yeah, it wasn't because I didn't want to be there. Your mother was using you as a pawn.
Oof. Mr. International says you were a little excessive. That was at 8:06 a.m.
The show had just started, Mr. International.
A little excessive.
An hour in.
Let's try to think about that segment a little.
I apologize. Mr. International.
What?
Yes.
Was he talking about you or me?
I think he was talking about me.
You,
Ryan. That's a little excessive.
And Ryan said, "I apologize."
I apologize. I did have two loud moments today. I did.
And because it's your show, he apologized.
Yep, damn
profusely.
Right.
From Rel Scott, just want to support the machine. Haven't laughed this hard in the morning in a long time. Hashtag Prime Ties, the number 2, go.
That's right.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Prime Ties to go.
You laughed this hard last Thursday.
Right. This is about hopefully like 100 shows you laughed this hard in the
but
last
that's okay.
year.
We received that.
I get what you're saying.
Thank you, Rel.
Send it every morning.
Yep. Thank you, Rel.
From Why Not 2403. Thank you so much. When is the Colorado trip info being released?
We debated this last night, but we almost put some stuff up today. But calmer heads told us that we need to wait just a tad bit longer. So it's coming here shortly. We want to make sure everything is buttoned down correctly before we post things and it's not factual. It needs
and that's Labor Day weekend, correct? No.
It's my birthday weekend, which is the 30th. My birthday is the 30th, and the game is on the 29th. So it is around Labor Day.
A Friday night. The game is on Friday night.
Game's on Friday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great trip. Oh, we're going to have an amazing time. Trust me, y'all.
You got some spots in Denver. You were there for how many weeks training for the combine?
I was there for 2.5 months.
So you probably got some little spots we can hit.
Yeah, I definitely have some spots we could hit.
But you know what?
Husband's from there too. I know where the good fish is, the good music.
Good fish in Denver, Colorado?
Catfish, yes. Bust down.
Okay.
They do the fishing in the stream with the high boots and stuff.
Oh,
what do you call that?
Stream fishing.
Yes.
Fly fishing.
Also,
fly fishing.
Marijuana is legal up there. Also.
Yes, it is. Oh my!
There's several places.
There's
several places.
Yep. Bring your tennis shoes. Bring your socks. Wrap up.
Okay.
It's good. It's a good time. Okay, never mind.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
From Richard Bullock, Doug with the Dollar Tree headphone. Yes.
It's not
Your donations today will go towards the 2025 MacBook Pro.
It's not the headphones, it's the mic. For some, it's just the cord with the.
Well, I've had a mic that was bad too, but it was because of removing the cord too much.
Like if
What's
you
that cord? Right. If you snatching it
pull
out,
it out,
shoving it in, being all aggressive with the new teeth,
it's just
you're
not
gonna
going
have
to
a
work.
problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, anyway.
I'll go get another one today. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes you got to put things in easy, nice and slow.
Yeah.
You just can't
Take
shove
your
your meat in
time.
there. Yeah, you can't shove your meat in there, especially if you're just getting started and you hadn't
And
had
it's
the
got to
proper
be
foreplay.
When did this
lubed
conversation
up
turn to
properly.
meat?
Right, lube is important.
You know what,
Clearly he had no
ladies?
lube.
What are you talking about, man?
You can be there's teas you can drink for that to
Right,
help.
Right. Yep.
From Trevor Porter. I think this is Trevor Porter. Does anyone remember when it was okay to not be a fan of player A or B? The word hate has ruined sports.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The word hate over the last like 20 years is just overused.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
Just because we disagree with you, or just
Right.
because we're giving you, they used to call hate constructive criticism. That's what they used to call hate when we were growing up. Over the last 20 years, hate is just this.
But what you ninjas do sometimes is not constructive criticism. It has to be called something else. That's where the term hate comes from.
No, even with the situation with Stephen A. and LeBron, it's constructive criticism to say, hey, man, you putting your kid in a bad position. That's good. We would have called that constructive criticism 20 years ago. Now it's hate, and y'all having a tizzy. Okay? It's hate today. Why? Because these kids today and the culture today is soft.
So we need to take a break real quick. Come back with more chat, more conversation.
Right before you take a break, right?
Yes, sir.
This man was at a restaurant and he saw his waitress
wait,
coming.
wait,
He said, "This man was at a restaurant and he saw his waitress coming, and he said, 'Waitress, can I ask you something about the menu, please?'
Okay.
The waitress slaps the shit out of him and says, 'The men I please are none of your damn business.'" Y'all get it? Men, you please. Y'all get it, right? I want to talk to you about the menu, please.
That was great, man.
The men I please are none of your damn business.
I'll go with it. You're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Up next, the trespass. I don't know.
I am so funny. Oh, God.
Bend on over, butt booty naked. Now pump, get it, get it. I got 135 beats a minute. Get your brother more keeps, calling all the freaks. Show the pink and the booty kick, sick from the bottom, sick for the top. Show me a shot, let me see what you got. Rub it fast and play with it. I'm still with that freaky. One time for the girls in Georgia, Detroit, Michigan, and Miami, Florida. That's why we make our music fast, cause the girls down south like to shake it, man. It's so fine, I can't take it. You got to freak it, you got to shake it.
Especially when they're already naked. Bend on over, show me what you got. Cause I'm down for a tabletop. So work your body, strip left style. Make me smile, get buck wild, cause fresh get ice. Got the flow, and now it's the time to come get you.
It's your boys, the 2 Hour Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and that was your 2-minute trespass. What they call that music? That's that
bass music.
Huh?
Bass
Miami bass.
Okay.
We could definitely do a top 5 on top 5 bass songs of all time.
Okay, that's the next one. Don't ask me on next Sunday. That's it. But wait, the verbiage, Ryan, the verbiage is very important to Ryan.
Very important.
So what are we saying?
I just think we all need to be working off the same thing. That's all. If we're doing something on 2 different things, then it's not the same top 5.
Or if you think you might lose.
I think the 2 greatest, or one of the greatest bass tracks of all time is that Scrub the Ground, man.
Yes.
Round and round you go. Round and round. I can see myself right now at the fairgrounds.
I was riding in the car with my 313 people this weekend, and just like those songs, whenever they come on, you just something happens in your body.
Oh yeah.
That is not appropriate.
How many guns, drugs, and dope did y'all have in the car with y'all, Tree?
No guns.
Where'd that come from? Is it an inside joke?
She said
it's
she
a
was
Detroit thing. He's trying to talk shit. Let's read this chat.
Okay.
I cussed him out.
Love
people. Y'all
don't start talking about Detroit.
Detroit is kind of rough around the edges. I love them.
Oh, I love the D.
I love the D.
But yeah,
I've had some of my best times in Detroit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You tell.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, from FM, a baller award to Harmony Turner led the Harvard WBB to the Ivy League championship and NCAA tourney.
Okay.
That reminds me of giving another baller award to Dawn Staley and the Lady Gamecocks as they are moving on to the Sweet 16. Shouts out to Dawn Staley and the Lady Gamecocks. What she's done is freaking phenomenal at that school.
Absolutely.
It's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
From Methuselah, thank you so much. We are $800 closer to that computer, thanks to all of you.
Thank you, Methuselah.
Shout out to Norfolk. It's supposed to be Fork or Folk. Shout out to Norfolk State women and their coach subsequent promotion to become the Auburn Women's HC. Great show, Stews.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thank you so much. From RC, he says the passing of George Foreman stung, one of the most intimidating fighters ever and one of the top 10 greatest heavyweights of all time.
Oh, absolutely. Y'all gotta just go to YouTube and watch the video of George Foreman hitting the heavy bag.
All kind of power was coming from that man's body. It was crazy.
The average man's ribs would be caved in.
Can't take that.
Yeah.
Just can't.
Yeah.
It used to really bother me. How to me, so I became very aware of George Foreman about the grill.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a completely different human. Like, it used to bother me how different he looked when from his older pictures. That grill used to save my life. It's not like the air fryer.
Right.
Are you sure your wife didn't have one and you just
no?
didn't know?
I think had to have had one.
Now I look back, I think we did have one.
There's no question.
Yeah.
There's not a home that doesn't have one.
I had forgot about the whole folding aspect, and when you said folding, I was like, oh, I remember that.
Folding.
And they had different colors, and
you got one that could just fit one hamburger. There's one that could just get one hamburger in it.
And they would be so juicy.
They were so good.
I'm gonna tell you that George Foreman grill was great, but it wasn't better when that rice cooker hit.
Oh,
when that rice cooker hit the streets back in like 92, 91. Oh my gosh.
I still cook my rice on the stove, man. I don't even use a rice cooker.
Oh, the rice cooker was an incredible invention, especially if you're from the low country.
Nobody eating rice. Okay. From that boy Chucky. Don't y'all know that the money Stephen A is getting is supposed to be the stews? That dude was wickety whack before y'all stepped on the scene. Yes. And shout out to all. We have tons of viewers today on IG. And and I know why.
Shouts out to everybody checking us out on IG for the first time, especially. Thank you so much.
It's a lot. It's a lot more than it usually is.
Thank y'all.
Stephen
Pass
A.
the
Money.
word.
Stephen A. Money is his, and ours is on the way.
Exactly. We don't want
Claim
his
it.
money.
Yeah,
Claim it.
Stephen A. Money is his.
From
But
Rel
I will
It's
say,
a good number. It's a good number.
I will say, I have to remind people, we technically started this shit.
Agreed.
The genre.
Agreed.
Okay. The genre of two brothers, quote, brothers arguing back and forth about sports, cracking jokes.
I think that man's number is 5 years, $100 million.
Hip hop music. Yeah.
Comedians.
Yeah, I
Staying away from box scores.
Yeah, very proud to say that we started this shit.
From Rel Scott, because of his death, the Foreman Grill will have a resurgence. Yes. And the stock may go through, and we hope it does.
Agreed.
For that family.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I don't know if I still have one. I know I don't, because I do the air fryer. From Raymond A. Sutton. Wait, what? The song. She only dates black guys. There's a big debate over whether it's AI. The man has a whole website. Even if it is, that shit was funny for what Arley was talking about.
It was right on time.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. From Woodruff V76. Nick Hustles was in his feelings when he wrote this song. He must have gotten hit with a whiff of shea butter while at the grocery store. I'm not ready to do it, but all my friends are like, you should just try it. If it's
what, white boys?
I mean, I'm not gonna approach, but the white men, the Blancos, have no problem,
Go ahead,
in
do
certain
you, Tree.
spaces. I don't know.
I think God made us all. Yep. I do. I think he made us all.
Well, okay. But certain things might be different about us.
I agree. I agree with all.
Require.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
That's all we're going to say. From Sydney Action Jackson. Tiger couldn't even name 5 black women. The dude is colonized.
Yeah. I think we just need to leave Tiger, man.
Okay, we're
leave
good
him
on
alone.
him. From Courtney Williams, y'all got to stop this with Lauren talking about the list of the rappers from earlier.
Oh yeah. El Bookie.
Yeah,
We're not gonna stop.
Yeah, Lauren is a.
I mean,
she's pretty good at what she does.
You think we arbitrarily just put Lauryn Hill ahead of MC Lyte and Queen Latifah? No.
Well, first of all, we didn't make the list. Right, we didn't make the list. First of all,
it says hip hop gospel also.
Can you imagine the hip hop gospel? This is their lane.
This is their lane. No, is it?
Hip hop gospel. I'm saying they probably do a lot more research in this field, in this topic. So why are we questioning them having Lauryn Hill in number 1? I agree, actually. Yeah.
From RC, he says this list is ass. MC, I agree.
Yeah,
At number 7.
Yeah, that's too far. I don't.
We all agree with that.
It's like that Forbes list last week. Yep. From Rel Scott, Ryan, the numbers are the numbers. Wilt still had to make baskets and pull rebounds. You can't dispute his greatness.
Very disrespectful.
That's one of Rel. That was Rel, right?
Yes.
Bro, that's one of the dumbest things you've ever said in this show. Ever. That's dumb.
It's nothing dumb about what he said.
The numbers are not the numbers. If you're 7'2" and you're playing against guys that's 4'11",
right.
The numbers are not the numbers.
Put it back up one more time.
The numbers are all yours.
The
numbers are all yours, Rel.
Ryan, the point that we're making is you would have a point if Wilt Chamberlain had 8 60-point games. But when you have 32 and the next closest is 6, that's saying a lot, man. And you're discounting that man.
That explains in its entirety that he had no freaking competition.
So why Bill Russell didn't do it?
So
why didn't Bill Russell do it?
He's got 32, but everybody, the most is 6 from anybody else. That shows that there's a discrepancy someplace. Everybody else played with the same talent. He didn't.
We were raised with much better respect for elders, man.
Please.
Go ahead, Tree.
32 and the next highest is 6. That shows the discrepancy.
Go ahead, Tree.
Rel said he doesn't want to start another argument. So,
yeah.
From Ron Lee. Good morning, Ron Lee. Ryan, Wilt Chamberlain played in the era of the big man. He played against 6 Hall of Fame centers.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all aren't going to convince him. He already apologized to Mr. International. Y'all, leave him alone. Right. See, look, so many new followers on IG. I get all these alerts. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, IG.
Please share and like the show. Please share and like the show.
If you're new to the show, we do it every Monday and Thursday morning live at 7 a.m. right here at 2, the number 2, livestews.youtube.com. Also, don't forget, hit the share button. Please, that's almost as big as anything you can do to help the show. We've been back for a little bit over a year, about a year and 3 months now. The Stews are back. Hit share, pass the word to livestews.youtube.com. Yeah, all of that.
Mm-hmm. Jashani, good morning. That's those COVID barbers. They had to come up with something to justify $50.
I never thought about it like that.
And this is what they came up with?
Yeah.
Sir, for new people watching, we got a new people from what's it?
Instagram. Yes.
Instagram. The first video we had to go viral was where you talked about paying
80.
The guy wanted you to pay $80 for a haircut.
You wanted to pay $80.
And he left.
This is why all of this
cut and run
garbage stuff and dye and stuff they be trying to do and to justify it.
I paid, Tree. I didn't cut and run. I paid, but I didn't pay
just whatever I wanted to pay. You're right. And you waited.
Yeah.
He waited.
I explained to him if he wanted to come and get the money some other way, he could find me outside. Yeah. But I didn't cut and run. I paid, but I was not paying what he wanted.
I apologize. You're correct.
A baldy in a shape. He shaped my beard up. I was in the chair 10 minutes. $80?
No.
Damn mind.
Oh, hell no.
From Loose Neck, Liberty Coach is single. Your woman ain't letting you out the house. Absolutely, she is not.
I agree.
Hell,
I agree.
no.
That's gotta be.
This dude that I'm talking to, I told him, I'm like, cut that. Why? Why do y'all let that part?
It's hard to let it go. I held on to mine longer than I needed to, also because I just couldn't fathom the thought of cutting it all off. I had to cut it off.
I'm like, it looks better with it off, sir. Oh God, the waitress got loose morals.
Okay, so listen. The guy's name is Richie McKay, and he has a wife, Julie, a daughter, Elle, and sons Luke and Gabriel.
Let's talk about Julie. Can you find Julie, please?
Wait a minute. I have a sneaky suspicion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. Because Janisa.
Bingo. He's married to
Jalisa would have been like, boy, where you going like that?
Right. Not only do we have the greatest listeners in the world, they're detectives as well.
Julie.
You are right. He is not married to a sister. He is not married to a sister.
Yep.
Hell nah.
No sister gonna let you walk out of the house like that.
No.
Not on her watch.
Nope.
From Sydney Action Jackson. The waitress has loose morals. Ryan, they love your jokes. Keep them coming. Do you have any more?
Gosh.
You got another one? Ryan?
You know what's funny what they're doing? They're doing a tomato meter. Somebody the worst the joke is they give you more tomato emojis.
Kind of like when you sing.
Look at Black Diamond. She got like 10 tomatoes, man. They'd be pelting your ass with them tomatoes if you were on stage.
Okay, wait a minute. Shout out to Lonnie Coleman, new follower on IG. They are okay. We got to start paying attention all over the place.
We will.
I'm serious. From Eddie Jewell, the populace has taken slang words and messed up the meaning. Talking about
Tree, do you agree with my point about the word hate used to be constructive criticism?
How is I don't know. Could you please help me understand how
when somebody says something to someone that's not to their liking, it's automatically you hate.
Oh yeah,
because you don't agree with the way they're doing something or saying or something they're saying.
It's an abuse of the language. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but everyone gets an award at Field Day too. So
everybody gets an award.
this is what you have now. A bunch of soft men that won't let us be soft.
If your ass was slow and they had you in the 60-meter dash when you was in the 3rd grade back in 1978, your ass wouldn't get nothing.
And nobody was crying about it either.
They worked
People
harder.
would be joning on you.
Yep.
And then, like you said, it would give you the motivation.
That built character. Getting joned on builds character.
I got to do better.
It would give you the motivation to become a Carabera.
Look at my baby girl.
I need practice.
Look at my baby girl. That's me with long hair. Don't she look exactly like me? I spit that one out.
It's a beautiful little girl.
Thank you, man.
Don't do that.
God bless her mother.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. From Why Not 2403, Doug got a Fisher Price mic cord, but because of you and all of the other viewers and your donations, not for long.
I'm gonna work on that today.
From Eddie Detroit, where every woman, you damn right. I got 2 of them in the closet. The Lamb of God coat is what I call them. And I got a knife.
Every woman has a fur, which is very true, for the most part, and a knife. That's what I heard, allegedly.
From Loose Neck, I had a girl call mine a skeeter worm one time. I wasn't ready for that, and she wasn't either. Okay.
All his grandmother called it, skeeter worm.
Oh.
And look what Loose Neck's icon is, or profile pic. I'm sorry.
Baby. He's back.
Damn, crying Ryan.
I need
to hilarious. That's a great shirt. That's a great shirt.
The lines in the head are so accurate too.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
Okay, we're about to wrap up. We're about to wrap up.
A baby onesie with your football uniform on.
From Woodruff 76, Lauren was late for that list.
Oh, she's got that reputation.
She's been doing better.
Oh
she's been doing better.
She's been doing better. You that you are me and I am you.
No, I'm not.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh no.
All right, thanks guys. I'll let y'all.
Wait, there's one more. Isn't there one more? No, that was all of them.
Yeah.
Let's bring the dread in real quick. Let's see, the dread's got some corrections for us, Tree. Great dread.
What's happening, man?
The hell?
You sound like that character from Martin. Bro man from the fifth floor.
Right.
What you got for us, Dread?
Man, I ain't really got much for y'all, man. I understand that this platform don't really like facts. So I just really want to let y'all just have y'all way, man.
So what?
Thank you, Dread. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I wanted to see what he said wasn't factual.
He let us have our facts, man. He was going to let us have our facts. I appreciate it.
All right, let's get out of here, man.
Everybody in the chat room, man, thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much. Really, really appreciate y'all, man. The super chat, thank y'all very much. It really means more than we could ever explain to y'all.
Absolutely.
It really does.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And when you like and share, it means the money means a lot, but when you like and share, it means just as much. So thank you. Arley Wood, thank you for an incredible report. Outstanding. Thank you very much. Tree, outstanding job today. Thank you very much. Dougie.
Thank you.
I mean, you're playing word games with the top 5, and you guys are doing some things that are just kind of mind-blowing. I'm almost convinced that when I send my list to Tree that she's letting you know what's on my list, but there's nothing I can do about it. And it is what it is, it's okay.
If you vote for me, you're voting for my daughter, Kara.
Well,
shouts out to McKeechin High.
Same guy that said that there's no honorable mentions now. I mean, but hey, and again, before you saw Doug's list, I told y'all that Kara was my honorable mention, but I stopped putting it on there because they stopped showing it. But now that they're showing it today, the fix is on against me, and I need y'all to see that. The fix is on against me. I need y'all to see that.
Abracadabra.
Thank y'all very much. Naughty Dread, thank you too for helping, but not helping. Thank you very much. And God is good to all the people all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, that's all he's showing you, nothing but love. Thank y'all very much, and we will plan on doing this again on Thursday morning.
7 a.m. live. Pass the show. Share the show. Thank you. Peace.
That beard looks good too on Little Crying Ryan, doesn't it?
Peace.